Okay, welcome to hard mode, where we need 10,000 points. You should be able to get this in one try. Even, two if you need it. But I just went into this and saw everything. And I just started dodging, avoiding, and I just remember the rule of thumb is kill everything you come across the best that you can. As you can see right there, I got hit. I said, I'm not messing with that. I'm continuing along. Now this guy is annoying. Okay, as you can see, I barely made it out of there. I collected a ring. It still hits me. It has a very long reach. This is what most people consider a bad thing. So I just said screw it and restarted. Okay. If you get annoyed, if you get frustrated, that's the one spot that's really going to do it. So I just hit restart. Don't be afraid to hit that button and just try again. So let's do it one more time. All right. We're going to come up, defeat this guy. In fact, I'm going to ignore this one guy right there. I'm like, all right, how are we going to take this guy down? I just say, I'm just going to jump right past him to the best of my ability. If you can just get a little bit closer to him, if he still hits you, you just jump again and just get out of there. That's what I recommend. Just move as fast as you can, because its reach is so big. So as you can see, they've added some weights now. They've added a ton of meteors, though. They're all over the place. I mean, really, look at that. They're just everywhere. So I just take my time. So these things, I don't hit any, because I don't want to know if I could hit them or not. I just take my time. So we're all right. So we're about a minute in, and we have about 2,000 points. You're doing good. You're doing good. Because we only need 10,000 in the end. That's 1,000 less than mission 4, and 2,000 less than mission 1. Now, enemies, of course, are harder. So what I do right here, since I know I can't reach that far, is I give myself a nice charge. And you see how that worked out? It did not see it coming. Now you see those little rails on the side now. They're really getting interesting and tricky with it. It's not that difficult. It's just different. And they keep adding a lot of these artificial chows to just shoot in every direction. I don't understand the point of them. But whatever. Jumps like that always make me nervous. I don't know why. But they do. Something about being above and there's nothing to catch you below and try, like, that could just ruin it, you know? If you make a mistake from jumping, that could just end it. But it's very easy. But my hands were sweating, and I know that it was just an irrational feeling, but I still had it. So as you see, the big spike ball at the top, you want to avoid that. Personally, I did it just so I could have a better time aiming at that guy, and then I knew there was going to be some rings right up ahead. The reason I knew this, because I've done this before. So you see, I'm trying to make the jump. I almost fell off the level. Whew, you have to be very careful. They like to put a lot of nerve-wracking stuff in here. I don't know why they do. In fact, looking around, look at the scenery right now. Is this like some sort of city in the sky? Like, really? Like, this is what the Ark looks like? It's incredible to think about how large this place is, how vast this place is. You ever just think about that? Anyway, I digress. So we're advancing like we normally would. Up here, we're going to do exactly what we did in the other missions, where we're just going to jump from barrel to barrel. I find it better. I find it safer. Just going to continue like normal. Now, right here, we have about 5,000 points. You have 5,000 points, you're doing great. You're doing awesome. And you should be patting yourself on the back at how awesome you are. Now, I look and I say, oh no, there's no sign there. I mean, there's nothing there. The sign says no. That's why you don't want to go too quickly. In fact, look at that. I didn't look before I leaped. So I left myself a couple rings. I was able to keep going. Alright, so now we're nearly done, okay? 2/3 done. We're almost there. So just make it from object to object the best you can. As you can see, we're able to make it out pretty quickly from that. I take the left side just because that's my thing. I like being on the high ground. I got hit by the shield. I lost my rings. Losing rings in this place, it feels like you're being tortured. So I try to take it nice and slow. I'm like, ooh, rings over there. I definitely want those. And the gravity is doing all these weird things and it's making me nervous. So be very careful with your controls. Don't accidentally force something too far away. Try to stay close to the gravitational pull to the best of your ability. Now right here, if he knocks out your rings, there's going to be a couple containers at the bottom. There's a good 15 rings for you. So I don't screw around with the rails. I figure why not? Now all these guys are just trying to reach you. Now I personally didn't get hit. I don't think you will either. But they're faster now. So when you get up here, defeat that guy. Alright, so we're almost here. We're going to have to defeat this guy. It's so self-explanatory. But we're going to take this rocket, and now there's going to be all sorts of meteors in our way, okay? I personally like to take it a little bit slow. And in between the two barrels, there's going to be an enemy. That's why I like to take it slow. Now here, I'm like, oh crap. I lost my rings. I really gotta take it slow. So the biggest thing is just hitting the spring. It looks closer than normal. We're gonna make it. Look at this. We have over 7,000 points. We made it in about 6 minutes. We needed 10,000 points. So we need 3,000 from the time bonus. Look at that. We made it. So congratulations. You're finally done with Final Chase.